Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mias and welcome to my Cyber Dragon Synchro testing video. And yeah, before you start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And yeah, so for replay number 1, I'm going second against Shadows, which is basically like the worst case scenario for Cyber Dragon. It's literally the worst matchup. Like, this is already an unbreakable board for me. It's just so much pressure because I would have to have like actual real back row removal to get rid of these cards because they do have a pretty high ceiling. Dragma Punishment a bit less because Core can actually turn into El Mirage. And then there's also Torrential Tribute. It actually triggers the Shadows too, which is really bad. So if you can flip them and get like the first effect, then next turn I lose even more. And on top of that, as an added bonus, my hand sucks, so I can't perform a single action. I'm just gonna set 2 and pass. I feel like there was no reason for me to set the Cyclone, and he top decks Gas too. What is this? Sinister Shadow Games. This guy has everything. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I can't do too much, so I guess you're gonna be able to play there. And it's funny how he actually said the Wendy and not the Hedgehog, because Hedgehog in this situation was more proactive, but Wendy was much better, assuming that your opponent was actually performing an action, which wasn't the case since I literally bricked. So ironically, he didn't misplay by setting the Wendy instead of the Hedgehog, but it turned out to kind of end up looking like a long-term incorrect judgment call, even though I feel like at the moment he made the decision, it was actually correct. And I'm actually going to get back into this topic later on because it's pretty much going to be one of the most important things about this video. Anyways, I finally topped the Gas, so emergency. Let's just see if my emergency that I drew 10 years later can actually be the emergency to actually answer the situation, because I'm kind of like an alerta right now. So I actually hit the card that I know has a 50% chance to be punishment, because this was the most recent set. So now he actually flips the Sinister Shadow Games, most random timing for that, but it doesn't really matter because exactly like I said, my next action would have been to make El Mirage, and then after that I probably went Cyclone on the other unknown, because, I mean, I don't know, it would have mattered. I mean, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, anyways, he pops a lot of cards here. I still have Called by the Grave, so I was like, should I actually Called by the Grave the Falco? Because I think I might have OTK with this hand, but not through 4 monsters, so I don't know, I feel like Called by the Graving the Falco here made sense, but at the same time, he did get that, whatever, draw or something. No, not even. Oh wow, he got a search. Yeah, but I don't know. I was scared of him having like a hand shop, and I wanted Called by the Grave to ensure that I wouldn't really lose to it. Anyways, I mean, I guess I'm kind of like in a driver's seat anyways. And also, I really do believe that Pot of Duality in Shadows makes absolutely 0 sense. No, actually, never mind. I take that back. It's not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. But it's not like he was playing pure Shadow, quote-unquote. He's playing like a good version of Shadow. I mean, it's still pure Shadow, but not really. I call it Shadow Traps because some people, sometimes they say, oh yeah, I play pure Shadow, and I look at their deck list and I'm like, I mean, the thing is, you're playing a lot of purple cards, so it's still Shadow Traps, whatever. Anyways, yeah, Anima, Steel, yeah, I actually took 10 years to play here because I really didn't know what I should be doing. I felt like I had OTK, but then I realized, oh, Lavinier can't attack, and Cyberload is cucking me completely, and I was like, ah, shit, this is so bad. Like, I can technically make a Seeger here, and then, oh, I can't because the Anima is cucking me. I mean, I can still make like Anaconda and then make Seeger, but that won't be game because he still has 2 monsters, so that's exactly what I meant by I should have used Called by the Grave on the Falco, and I would have won. I would have had 8400 damage, but I guess I messed up. So, yeah, I mean, he's just scooping because this would actually allow me to do way too much. I would be able to send the start of Synchron, and then I would be able to make Shenshen by tributing Anima and then using Cyber Dragon. Would be a level 9, so when I attack over these 2 monsters, they get banished. And we all know that against Shadows, if you banish their monsters, it's really impactful, because there is no Schism, and the Falco just won't have that kind of Dante Seer loop on itself anymore. And also, Shadow Fusion X turn is getting negated, and he stopped decking Beast, which is absolute garbage. So yeah, that's I guess how I won this game. But let's get into the next one. Alright, going second again. He's actually going first into Construct, into the extra monster zone, so this tells me that he's trying to go for Gravity Controller. And since he's trying to go for Gravity Controller, I expect him to not have the best hand, so I'm like, I think this Ghost Belt should do it. You know, I don't think he has something else. I was just relying on luck because I felt like one Ghost Bell against all of this gas would probably not be good enough. Construct is way too good at generating advantage, especially when the materials are freaking Wendy and Strickland from your hand. I can't do anything, so yeah, I mean, it would have been nice if I had the interruption for the construct, so I would have prevented him from sending the Wrist Shuttle incarnation, because this is like insanity, man. He can revive back the construct from the Banished because of Ariel, and it's just, it goes to shit after that, so yeah, anyways, yeah, summon construct, whatever. They also cross sheep triggers, which is really bad. He can summon back the Tricklound that I Ghost Bell, so it's as if I just wasted my Ghost Bell completely, which is really, really freaking sad. But he actually feels like a nice guy, and for some reason makes Borreload, which is really random. I think he should have just, should have revived a monster that wasn't Tricklown, so he would have had, like, more actual Shadows, so he could actually use that L Shadow Fusion, but for some reason he just didn't, so it's, yeah, I'm not too big of a fan here, and he just makes Winda now. I can't really out the Winda, so yeah, all I can do is make Mega Fleet. No, I mean, yes, yeah, the thing is, he has the Dino-Miscus, yeah, sorry, the Mega Fleet would have been the out, but he also had the Dino-Miscus, so yeah, I can't do too much, and he also has the nuts, man. This is crazy. Next turn, if I don't do anything proactive, it's game over. And look at this, man. I don't think I can get 3 light monsters in the graveyard. Yes, I only have 1. Oh my god, so I really can't do anything at all. And, I mean, I kind of build a wall. Yeah, shoutouts to Donald Trump, but it doesn't really do anything against against Shadows, so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna lose my overflow. He's gonna float Wendy into Hedgehog. I like this, actually. So when he flips it next turn, he gets the Shadow Fusion, and then when fusing these 2 monsters, it doesn't really achieve anything, but who cares? Or, I mean, technically, you can, yeah, you can't really do anything. You're kind of, you only have Dark, actually. Oh my god, top deck Duality. Duality in Shadow, I don't know, maybe, but I don't know, because now, yeah, you know what, in this context, it actually makes so much sense, since you're searching a card that you'll be like using during my own turn. And what is really cool is that if you actually got the Shadow Fusion and fused with these 2, they wouldn't have effects. But now, they're actually going to be used on my turn, so they do have effects. And the reason why the Hedgehog won't have an effect is that he already used the first flip effect, and it's only 1 effect per turn and only once that turn. You can't just use both. In case someone was trying to correct me in the comment section below. No. Anyways, he also has the Lancia, so he can make freaking Construct if he wants to, and then send Ariel, banish my entire graveyard, and then I have 0% chances of winning, but he doesn't do it, so I don't know, maybe he decided to be nice or something. But he had the Lancia for my Levineer anyways, which I didn't have, so I had a 0% chance to win, and he makes the Winda. Sorry. I think he Lancia'd me too early, so my Levineer was enough to kind of do the job, I guess. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, what's even going on? I feel like he shouldn't really be struggling against what I have, but yeah, no, he really should have made the Construct and not another freaking Winda. So yeah, I mean, I'm summoning Shenshen here, and I set the Overflow, and he scoops it up even though his top deck is Dino-Miscus, which is really good. I don't know why he's playing Chaos. That's really dumb since you already have a bunch of good light attribute monsters in your deck. But yeah, no, I understand absolutely nothing. And by the way, before scooping, always look at the top card in your deck, because for all you know, it might be a really good card. I mean, Dino-Miscus was really good in this context, because I won't be bringing back Shenshen every single time. Of course, I could Overflow on end phase, but yeah, I mean, it's a play that I have to do, and it's a risk that I have to take. Anyways, let's get into the next one. Alright, this is pretty pathetic. So my opponent is going first. Plays, this, what the heck is this? Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, this is Rely on Luck Turbo. Yeah, I mean, oh, my deck doesn't play any Garnets, I swear. Yeah. Ironically, the only card that you can use right now is Imperm, so I don't know why he set anything. He should have just kept everything in hand, and yeah, because Prologue is not a 1-card combo here. He doesn't have any dragons in the grave, and Red Rain is, okay, yeah, sure, I messed up. So, the thing is, I Ghost Bell the Prologue. I don't know why. I can't do anything about this Red Eyes Insight, and my hand is just a brick, so the game's already over. I mean, I don't know why I'm even, like, going over this, but I guess to kind of show you how really stupid Dragoon is, because even if my opponent bricked or doesn't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh whatsoever, if I brick, it's the end of the line, you know, I can't do anything. But if he didn't have that Dragoon, maybe I would have been able to, like, outgrind him, because the Buster Log doesn't really do anything against Cyber Dragons, you know. I'm not really a combo-oriented deck, so I don't really care if I can if I can't use any monster effects for a full turn, it doesn't change anything to my life. But yeah, no, Dragoon is just way more than enough, and he actually sucks at the game. I mean, he negates everything that shouldn't be negated. I could Nibiru him right now, for all he knows, but no. Yeah, so I don't know why he negates a Ghost Bell that's just trying to summon a Link Karibo, and also he negated a Hurts in the Grave. That's just bad. I mean, in theory, if my hand was good, he would have lost. But yeah, I mean, I can't really do anything when I don't have anything, so pretty sad and pathetic. Let's get into the next one. Wow, this is so incredibly insane. Trains! I'm actually really shocked to see the two-card combos in this deck. It's not that they're good or anything, because I really don't think infinite track trains make sense to play at all. Because, look at this, man. He's actually performing so many actions to end up doing almost nothing. And the thing is, you lose really hard to Nibiru. It's really not like you could say, oh no, it's not that bad. It is that bad, honestly. It's not good. So I hold the Ghost Bell just for the recursion, because I don't really want him to have a follow-up, because I can Duster him, and his Super Dora doesn't do jack shit against Cyber Dragon, so yeah. And I actually had a heart attack when he flipped the Trap Trick. I thought he was going to be Awakening the Dragon, but I saw that it was a Machina Overdrive, and I was like, oh, that's just a Daigusto Emerald. Sure, oh my god, it could have been so bad. Could have been Last Word from another planet, and I would have been completely screwed. But yeah, now I make Chimera Tech Fortress. He can't do anything. Draws one card. I'm like, please don't draw Nibiru. He doesn't, and I'm like, whatever. If you have it, you have it. I'm just gonna try to OTK you. The only card you have is the card you just drew. It's kind of like a seasonal direction of the Zodiac Beasts. That's the OCG name of Zodiac Combo. It's such an ugly name, man. A Zodiac Combo. It's not even a combo, actually. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to do absolutely nothing. And this is 8,800 damage. Oh my god, I'm really good at maths. I love myself so much. I'm literally perfect. Anyways, let's get into the next one. It's actually funny because usually when you beat someone in a game 1, doing like an actual contact fuse with your monster, usually what they do is that they kind of try to, play around it a little bit. This infinite track player chose to go first, which is jokes, and I mean, yeah, I guess, I mean, when I draw Harpy's Feather Duster, to be fair, it kind of makes it a little less tricky, but I also had Cosmic Cyclone. I mean, deck 3 Cyclone, so it gave me a break, man. I had like a 40-ish% chance to make him lose the Dino-Miscus, but even without the Dino-Miscus, I really don't feel like, actually, yeah, no, search for a core, and then search Repair Plan, get Dino-Miscus, pass. Yeah, but you can just use Repair Plant, or read Repair Plant. Anyways, yeah, Super Dora, again, doesn't really do anything. Yeah, okay, Ghost Bell. On the one card that actually scares me, the rest is like, whatever. Just summon your machines. You really think I'm going to Ghost Bell a monster reborn for machine monsters? Of course not. I'm going to hold my Ghost Bell for the card that actually draws cards. Anyways, yeah, Cyclone, banish your card, so I'm sure it's not something that could be annoying like the trap card. And yeah, I mean, he just summons even more useless monsters. I mean, actually, thank you for making my what's his face looking as stronger, my Chimera Tech Fortress. And extremely hilarious. Okay, no, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that wasn't his intention. Or maybe he was just trying, like, to lose on purpose, but no, it definitely wasn't. So his actual... What he really wanted to do was Super Dora himself, and then the Frederick King popped me. But instead, he actually made me unaffected by card effects and then tried to destroy me after that. But it really didn't matter, because at this point, I just would have been Repair Plan, Galaxy Soldier, Summon Nova, Revive back, Sidra, and then Contact Fuse for like 5, Summon Levinier, and that would have been game anyways, so it really doesn't change anything at all. And even if I didn't have the gas for Levinier, I could have linked off both monsters, and then made Anaconda, then summon, my monsters like that. So 100% would have been game regardless. And yeah, I mean, this is 5,000 attack, 25-21, and I still had Levinier in my hand, so pretty darn fantastic. Well, let's get into the next one. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually playing against the Witchcrafter. It's actually hilarious, because as soon as he activated Prohibition, I'm like, oh, you're gonna call a Twin Twister, Lightning Storm, Duster, or a Cosmic Cyclone, and then activate Mystic Mine, Oracle, Scarlet Goddess, and Field Barrier? But no, a deck that isn't Mystic Mine playing Prohibition. This guy's crazy. He actually, hard calls Ash on a game 1 blind online. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people play Ash online. I don't know why, because not a lot of people play Ash in real life when it actually comes to YCSs and stuff. When it comes to, like, this current format, they do, because for some reason, Konami is just not putting any effort on the ban list, so it's it's always kind of like BS formats. A lot of people try to argue that, yeah, it's a healthy format, blah, blah, blah. You're really dumb, man. It's so obvious that Virtual World is the better option. Like, the thing is, a good Virtual World player can beat any Eldritch player if he actually gets to draw at least playable hands. And Eldritch is kind of like under pressure. I do feel like a Virtual World is better than Eldritch, unfortunately, because Eldritch is actually my personal favorite deck, but I can't really play it. And yeah, no, I mean, even if I could play it, I wouldn't, because I don't really want to waste my time with remote duels. I have other things to do in my life, unfortunately. And this mother freaker actually has the Book of Moon, the one card that annoys me, that and Compose. But it's okay, because I can contact fuse myself, and yeah, I'm just gonna still kill him. Yeah, you wanna pop me? No problem. Just float on Rampage. Nice deck, LMAO. And then make Seeger, boost my Rampage to 42, deal 12,600 damage. So yeah, that was a nice Book of Moon, a nice pop you've got there. It would have been a shame if I could actually not OTK through it, but yeah, I mean, what can you do? I mean, it's Cyber Dragons. You can have 65 billion negates, and I'm still gonna kill you. You are never safe against me. Anyways, let's get into the final replay. Okay, so remember at the very beginning of this video when I said that judgment calls actually mattered? It's not just a matter of misplays and stuff, because misplays is kind of something that you only judge on the spot. Like, oh shit, I should have used that before, whatever. Like, if, you know, I went like normal summon Cyber Dragon Core and either forgot to use the Veer or actually did use it, and then Upstart Goblin after that, and then realized, oh no, I should have actually searched the other card, that would have been a misplay. But what I'm actually talking about right now is actually a judgment call, which is way more important. So it's something that is a kind of like a long-term thing that ended up destroying me completely. So yeah, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, up until now, everything's perfect, whatever. Didn't really do anything bad here. And then even here, Anaconda, Rampage. Now, the really huge fuck up is actually here. So the Rampage, I actually used it to send Stardust Synchron and Cyber Dragon Hertz. Now, I had a thought process of, I think that my opponent will either have to commit like stuff on the board, in which it'll make my overflow better if I actually surge the Cyber Dragon from my deck instead, because the other way to do this would be to send Cyber Dragon Hertz and Core, and then either search Cyber Dragon from your deck to your hand, in which case, if you have monsters on the field, then you don't really have synchron access, and your Core can't really do anything yet. And also, if my board gets broken and he doesn't summon any monsters, because my Core wouldn't be able to do anything, or I can actually send Hertz and Core and then recycle back Core, and then next turn I have a proactive follow-up, because I can just go with normal summon, search Cyberload, and then Cyberload, blah, 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 and pretty much play from there. But I actually wanted to go for the extremely high risk, high reward kind of play, so I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna start a Synchro next turn, it's guaranteed game, because I can tribute over the Anaconda and then Rampage, whatever, and I even have 2 pops that I can completely, like, you know, like, I can completely get rid of them, you know, I don't really need them. I don't need the Cyber Dragon in my hand, I don't need the Cyber Dragon Hertz in my graveyard, so it's fine if I actually banish them. And the Cyclone, I technically didn't really have to set it, it was just that as an interruption, not really as a way to go, you know, end phase banish, because I have the Harpy's Feather Duster for that, so, yeah, but this was really bad, because my opponent drew, not a good hand on paper, but it's way more than enough to beat me, so, yeah, he's gonna go Convert Contact. I don't Ash this because it doesn't send for cost, so it just looks really stupid to Ash like an Upstart Goblin, and then he goes Lightning Storm on attack position monsters, so I'm like, wait, what? And yeah, okay, I didn't actually check that it was an OCG game, but yeah, whatever. The thing is, I actually click on pre-release, not on TCG/OCG, so I usually don't check the ban list because it's just gonna be boring. It's just going to make me lose a lot of options, and it's gonna take like 10 years to actually find good games. Well, sorry, just games, not even good games, because most of my games aren't good anyways. But yeah, now, as you can see, I'm back to simplified game state. So even if I did have the Core, but surged the Cyber Dragon, I would have had absolutely no proactive follow-up, and then the only way for me to actually been able to legitimately actively play next turn was to actually recycle back the Core, in which case I would have only had 1 pop, because I can't banish the Core from my hand, even if I really want to do that as an emergency. So I genuinely have absolutely nothing I can do. So Yeah, no, I mean, ironically, it's just funny how him breaking was the reason why he ended up winning the game. So I ashed the Neos Fusion, and I was like, well, whatever. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be in a bad situation. It's crazy, though, the amount of actual draw cards that he had, and I really can't ash anything there. So yeah, I mean, now he actually draws a good card. It would have been nice if he drew it before, so I could actually stop him. But nope. And then yeah, searches whatever, and then attacks me directly, doesn't even send the equip spells. I don't want to destroy this because I really want a special 7 Cyber Dragon. And you know, my streak of bad luck continues, so I just keep drawing unplayable cards. And yeah, I mean, whatever, so I can't do anything at all. Neos Fusion top deck, I mean, what do you want me to say? I can't overflow pop this because the freaking Neos Fusion protects him, and he shuffles back my entire graveyard into my deck. I really can't do anything about this, and again, I top deck more garbage cards, so I genuinely can't do anything at all. And now, this is actually pretty funny. So, I actually should have overflow. No, sorry, I actually couldn't overflow. And if he didn't use the effect of Rainbow Neos to like shuffle back the Ash, I might have had a chance to win maybe, but at the same time, he did have another Ash in the hand. I didn't have my Called by the Grave anymore, so there was really no way for me to play this one out. And that is strictly only due to the fact that I didn't send Hertz and Core with the intention of recycling back the Core. So yeah, I mean, there is just ups and downs to everything, but I want to say the safest option is to ensure that you have like an active follow-up, even if that prevents you from having double pop with overflow. So yeah, anyways, that's all I had to say and yeah, I guess showcase for the Cyber Dragon testing video. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I'm always to keep making videos like these, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.